What up? What up? How y'all doing, ladies and gentlemen? What's going on? What is new? I have not been live streaming in so long. What is good? How's everybody been? What's been going on? Planes been going down. I mean, what's going on, guys? I want y'all to take a look at this video. This was wild to me. Listen to this.
Amount of money.
Yes. I need at minimum 6 figures.
So minimum 100K in Mobile, Alabama. That's like a millionaire, right?
Mm-hmm.
6 figures. So if he made 75K, you couldn't mess with him.
No.
What's your deal breakers?
Oh, I can't take no mama boys.
No mama boys?
Mm-mm. No Trump supporters. And that's all I can think of at the moment.
Okay. Should he look a certain way?
I feel like I'm over the stage of the way that people look. I'm kind of gearing towards, I like them a little ugly now.
You like them look ugly?
A little ugly. I don't need everybody looking at them.
They call that medium ugly.
Medium ugly, that's it.
They call it medium ugly. Okay. Should he make a certain amount of money?
Yes. I need at minimum 6 figures.
So minimum 100K in Mobile, Alabama. That's like a millionaire, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, first of all, where she started off wrong was when she said that she needed him to make 100K at the minimum. And then had the nerve to say that he couldn't be a Trump supporter. I mean, baby, I'm sorry. A lot of men who are making over $100,000 in that bracket that she claims that she wants, a lot of them are going to be Republicans. They just are. It always amazes me when women say what they want and what they're not going to stand for. It's like, but you're asking for that. That doesn't even make sense. Make it make sense. Like, I gotta play that back just to see if I think that's what she said.
6 figures.
So minimum 100K in Mobile, Alabama. That's like a millionaire, right?
Mm-hmm.
6 figures. So if he made 75K, you couldn't mess with him.
No.
What's your deal breakers?
Oh, I can't take no mama boys.
No mama boys?
Mm-mm. No Trump supporters. And that's all I can think of at the moment.
Okay. Should he look a certain way?
I feel like I'm over the stage of the way that people look. I'm kind of gearing towards, I like them a little ugly now.
You like them look ugly?
A little ugly. I don't need everybody looking at them.
They call that medium ugly.
Medium ugly, that's it.
They call it medium ugly. Okay. Should he make a certain amount of money?
Yes. I need at minimum 6 figures.
So minimum 100K in Mobile, Alabama. That's like a millionaire, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's not even real.
6 figures. So if he made 75K, you couldn't mess with him.
No.
Woo.
I provide a pretty luxurious lifestyle for myself and my child. So anybody coming in matching or below me, it's just not gonna work.
Okay, hear me out.
Okay.
But if he had 75, that would be 75K in addition to what you already have. So wouldn't that be an increase? Or you're saying you want to meet a man and you don't want to pay no more bills ever again?
The latter. Meet a man, I ain't trying to pay no more.
Was that the dynamic you have with your son's father?
No. I don't feel like that doesn't count though.
How does it not count? You have a whole child by that man.
It doesn't count.
Well, let me say this. Okay, let me say this to you. Maybe to you it doesn't count, but it will count to men. Okay. So I think women, you got to understand the male's perspective. So what you're telling me is and not saying that it's not going to happen, but here's the ask. If a man doesn't make more than you, he's out, right? So if there's a man that doesn't make 6 figures, you won't even give him an opportunity, period. Now, but you had a whole child by a man who didn't make 6 figures, and now you want a 6-figure man to take care of you and your child. So you got to understand the male's mind and how he may say, well, how is that fair? Like, I have to take care of you and your kid, and I make this amount of money, which I have to work to make this amount of money. That doesn't matter to you?
I don't feel like I'm asking somebody on the first date to bring a W-2 to the table. So I wouldn't feel like
you're not, but you're just telling me right now, if a man didn't make 6 figures, don't even reach out to you. So at the door, you're not giving a man a shot if he doesn't make more than 100K. And I think, and I'm not saying that you won't get this man, but you already X'd out men who basically, your baby daddy couldn't even meet those requirements, and he got a baby out of you.
Right.
Your baby daddy couldn't even do that. That amazes me. Why do women want somebody who makes that much money who never had it before? Why do you think she's gonna fall out the sky?
I didn't learn, but I see what you're saying.
Ooh, child, you the principal too. Let's keep going. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
I'm in my jammies because it's nighttime.
Okay. All right. Okay. Jessica, what's the age range you would date? You're 30.
I would have to say 35 to 55.
Okay. 35 to 55. Could he have kids already?
I prefer not, but one at max.
One at max? Boy, you prefer a man with no kids too?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me get this straight. He got to make 100K, provide for you and your 7-year-olds, and he should also not have kids.
Correct.
Why would that man do that?
I just feel like the person next to me is going to provide for me and my child, and it's going to be about us as a unit and not anything outside of it.
Well, yeah, that was the child's father's job to do that. That was the deal you're supposed to make with him. So now you're asking a man who never had a kid to make that deal with you, and you're saying if he had a kid, you wouldn't even do in return.
Preference wise, I wouldn't want nobody that had a child. I mean, if they got a child, okay. But preference wise, perfect, ideal, I wouldn't want nobody that had a child.
Can you explain to me why you don't want a man with a child?
I feel like that would come with too much drama.
Like, so you wouldn't date yourself?
No.
Definitely not.
Well, at least there you have it. I don't have it. At least she's aware. She doesn't want her. Opposite of her. She would not date herself. So if there is a man that's willing to date her, even though she wouldn't date herself, she wants you to date her. Do you understand how that sounds, Jessica? How does that sound to you? Like literally, let's have girl talk. Let's have girl talk. Help me understand how that makes sense to you. If you literally wouldn't make the deal you're asking another person to make, how does that make sense?
If you're asking ideally what I want, it's just what I want. And if I can't get what I want, then I'll just be by myself.
I understand that, but still help me answer this question directly. How does it make sense to ask a man to accept something that you would not accept yourself?
It's just what I want. I mean, I don't have no other answer for you.
No, you're a principal. You are educated. You don't get to a principal about being educated. That's the simple, basic answer. I want you to use your thought process right now and really answer this. We're not gonna.
Yeah, principal. She probably bosses. I don't know what.
Glide over this because you're intelligent. You don't become a principal without being intelligent. I really am trying to understand your mind. It can't just be that's what I want. How do you expect somebody to accept something that you would not accept?
Just because I am in the predicament that I am in right now, where I have a child, where the father has not done what they're supposed to do allegedly, then that doesn't mean that I can't aspire to have the perfect fairy tale life. I'm still seeking it.
So you want to live in fairy tale? Okay, that's fine. So before I even get to the fairy tale, you don't think that it's unfair to require a man to take care of your child when if he had a kid, you wouldn't be willing to love on their child?
I'm not saying that I wouldn't be willing to love on their child.
But you said that you prefer a man with no kids.
Correct.
So you want to have more kids?
I do.
Okay, okay. Now back to fairy tale. So if this man never comes along, you're fine with just you and your child for the rest of your life?
I am.
Okay. Did I ask you your last relationship?
No, you didn't.
When was your last relationship, honey?
First of all, I know the show was taped at nighttime. Why is your toddler up this late?
2 years ago.
You don't have to answer, but I'm going to ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
2 years ago.
All right. So are you on a celibacy journey?
I am.
Until when?
Until my husband.
Woo! Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's probably not going to come. I'll tell you that right now. It's probably not going to come. You telling me that you, ma'am, have a whole toddler. It looks like a toddler in the background. And you telling me that a man is supposed to come in and pick up your bills. I just don't get it. And you see Kendra's face. Kendra is like, she's shocked. Look at her face. She's shocked. And she lives in a land of delusion all day long. Like, why would anybody do that? Anybody? Why? I don't get that. And she talking about that's what she wants. It's her fairy tale. Like, she's never had that before. What makes you think you're gonna get it now? That's the weird part. You're not getting that.
Okay. Just what I thought. Just what I thought. Okay. Here we go. So we have to make 100K. That's our preference. If he makes less, don't even reach out. Prefers a man with no kids. And he will not have sex with you until your wedding night.
Correct.
I don't think I even did this in 2025. Here's the man, Jessica. This is the only man on the planet that is going to sign up for that deal. You got.
And she not lying. What would be the reason why he would take you? I mean, that doesn't even make sense. You right. That's the only person. You want to draw that person in your head because ain't nobody else going for that. You got a whole kid and you talking about you want to meet a man that makes $100,000 and you don't want to pay no bills.
First paper man of 2025.
I'll take it. I mean, ain't none of the like it.
You're going to have to take it. Give me the address because this is the closest you're going to get to the man you just told me about.
Oh, man.
Give me, I can email it. I'll scan it in the email. Invite me to the wedding.
I'll be waiting on the email.
Listen, I pray. I'm not saying, no, I am saying.
You can tell she's childish. She's dead serious. Like, she's not playing. Like, I don't see her playing at all. She means what she said. That's the wildest thing about it.
If you meet a good man that's willing to love on your child, not a bum, I'm not talking about a bum, no bums, but a man that's willing to love on you and your child, and let's just say he don't make 100K, let's say he has a child himself, you should give that man a chance. Because I think you'll be waiting on this man to the end of time. I don't think the man you told me is end of time.
Until then, email me him right there.
Okay, well, there's one more question.
Okay.
Why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
I am everything that a man wants, but they've just got to come correct.
Well, okay, you got to tell us. What are the everythings a man wants?
I cook, I clean, I am a natural nurturer. It's just a one-stop shop. You don't have to go.
Men do all that. They cook, they clean, they can get a maid, they can order out, they can DoorDash, Uber Eats. I mean, come on now. You can't be that slow.
Well.
Okay. We got some paid questions. Do you want the paid questions? Oh, wait, I skipped over some things. What are 3 flaws you have to work on?
Ooh, being too independent. What else? No, you put me on the spot with that one.
You never thought about your 3 flaws?
No.
That's because she doesn't think she has any flaws. Only a person that cannot name their flaws can say they never thought about their flaws because she honestly does not think that she has any flaws. I guarantee it, she doesn't. She honestly thinks that she's 100% perfect, which nobody is. Not one person on this earth is perfect. But ma'am, you're sitting on here probably about 10:30, 11 o'clock at night, and your toddler is up roaming through the house.
You're a principal?
Yes.
Like you're responsible for children?
Yes. I got too much other stuff to be worried about and to be worried about my flaws. I'm going to take it one step at a time in therapy. And right now, I am. And right now, we're working on the one that I just said. So,
okay. All right. So here.
She gonna stay in therapy too. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Like, that's wild.
Wait. Someone said her baby just asked for something to drink, and she didn't acknowledge her kid.
She got a Stanley sitting right next to her. She fine.
Oh, I'm sorry. You have a daughter. I said son earlier. Okay.
It's okay.
Delusion is an all-time high, and baby, you're not fine enough to be this picky. Good night.
Good night.
Divine Photos, where has living in La La Land gotten you? No man with any common sense is taking this deal. Know the difference between abstinence and celibate. You are abstinent. This one said, delusional AF. Have you ever dated the man of her dreams? The fairy tale. Have you ever dated the man you described?
I have.
What happened with him?
I wasn't ready.
So you met a man. Okay, he made six figures.
Mm-hmm.
He had no kids.
Correct.
He wanted to be with you and not have sex until marriage.
Correct.
When did you meet this man?
That was about 4 years ago.
You said you've been abstinent for 2 years.
Right.
So 4 years ago, you wasn't abstinent.
Caught her in a lie. Caught you in a lie. Yes, she did. You are lying. Why lie? That's the thing. You lie all the time. You gonna mess up. You gonna mess up. Like, why are you lying? Like, that's weird.
Right.
So why did you say yes when I said he would be willing to be for sex? That wasn't your ruling.
That wasn't the same person. You and my biddy. The math ain't mathing.
No, your math's not math.
Ooh, look at the attitude. Look at the attitude with the finger. Look at the eyes. She got the move in the head. This woman is drama. She will stress you out.
You told me.
I know. I just said you in my business. Next question.
I'm in your business because we're trying to. Listen, the truth is easy to tell.
Crazy thing is, you called the show. And you talking about Kendra. It's in your business. Stop.
So you said that you met this man, and your 3 requirements was make at least 6 figures, no kids, and no sex until you get married. We said, have you ever met this man? You said yes. You said 4 years ago, but you only been celibate for 2 years. So that 3rd requirement wasn't even there 4 years ago, according to what you told us.
Correct, because the person that I was 4 years ago and the person that I was 2 years ago are not the same one.
Right. So therefore, the answer is you never met a man that was willing to do all 3. If you're going back to that man,
I never had sex with that man.
How long did you date that man?
Lying.
For about 1.5 years.
So you dated a man for 1.5 years and never had sex with him?
Correct.
She lying.
Why did you date him for 1 year? So, okay, you didn't have sex because you didn't like him?
I wouldn't say it wasn't because I didn't like him. I was just trying to see what else was there besides a physical connection.
Okay, but here's the deal. For 1 year.
See, and that's what they talking about. They talking about games. When we play a lot of games, that's games. You didn't like that man. If you dated somebody for 1.5 years, you didn't have sex with him, you didn't like him.
Years ago, you didn't have sex with him, but you had sex with somebody else because you said your celibacy just began 2 years ago. So as you was dating him, you was sleeping with somebody else?
Correct, because it's called dating. We weren't in a relationship.
Yeah, because you didn't like him. This is what it comes down to. So the man that he was, I don't know what he lacked, but he made 6 figures. Right? You're telling you. Right. I'm going for what you told me. And
I thought you were going down the list. Okay.
No, he made 6 figures. You're saying yes, and he had no kids.
Correct.
And while he was dating you for 1.5 years, you were sleeping with another person.
Yes.
So the person you were sleeping with, did he not make 6 figures?
That's irrelevant.
It is. No, it's not. Because the point of the matter is, we're about to prove that you will have sex with a man.
Look at her smart mouth.
And that doesn't make 6 figures. You will have a baby by a man who doesn't make 6 figures. But now you got these other requirements of a man that you've never met. So that guy must have didn't make 6 figures that you were sleeping with while the 6-figure guy was dating you.
But it's called dating. You can't talk to most people while you're dating.
But I want you to understand, the first of the question is this: you lied. You never met a man that had all those 3 that wanted to be with you. So that's a lie.
How is that a lie?
Because you haven't described. You just said this man you was dating. Of course, he had 6 figures, whatever. But you didn't like that guy because you were sleeping with somebody else. So if this guy had all these things that you had, you didn't like him, so you didn't want to have sex with him. So you went to have sex with a guy who did not make 6 figures.
Okay.
Or tell me if I'm wrong. Did the guy you were sleeping with?
You are wrong. So the
guy that you were sleeping with made 6 figures.
2 things can be true at the same time.
Just help me. I mean, the guy that you were sleeping with while you was dating the guy you said that had all this stuff, did he make 6 figures?
Yes.
Why couldn't you be with him?
I didn't want to be with him. You can date and more than one thing can be done.
Why? How come the first time you said it was irrelevant? Why'd you say it was irrelevant?
Because you said asking me the same question.
No, I wasn't. I was asking about the guy that was able to have sex with you while the other guy who dated you for 1.5 years couldn't.
Personal preference.
She lying. She just got caught in a lie.
What's the address?
Send it over, Kendra.
What is the address?
But Kendra said that's the only man she gonna get is on that paper.
Girl, listen, you got a lot of paid questions. I can't get to all these paid questions, people, but Sam Major said, childish, delusional, selfish. You don't get better than your child's father.
You paid $10 to send that? That's crazy.
If one of your students struck a teacher and you asked the student why he did it, would you accept "I don't know" for an answer?
If one of your students. Say that again.
I think it's a riddle. If one of your students struck a teacher and you asked the student why he did it, would you accept "I don't know" for an answer?
It depends. Does the child have needs?
I don't know. Mr. Patrick said, "This mindset is insane to me. They should call her
Super
just
insane.
hilarious because I'm cracking up at the delusion." I think, let me see. Oh, wait, this one says, no. All right, I think we're done with the questions. We did the why would a guy be lucky to be with you? Are you on the dating app, Jess?
I am not. My friend actually put me up to come onto your show. I didn't know you had an app.
Well, you should cut your friend out after.
And I mean, cuss her all the way out. Lady came on here today talking about she don't want to date nobody that makes under $100,000. Like, that's wild to me. And what you gonna do? You a principal, so you say. But seeing how many lies that you just told, I'm not so sure that she's a principal. I'm not. I don't think she's a principal. I think she's sitting on her lying and she's trolling. I mean, she thinks it's funny. Her toddler is up after 11 p.m. and she's digging in the snack closet. Whew, that's all I got to say is that is diabolical. The way that this lady sat on here and said that you want to meet a man, but he can't have no kids. But you got a whole kid over there. And you saying that you don't want to pay bills. Why would he pay your bills? That don't even make sense to me. Why would anybody pay your bills? Let's check out a little bit of Pop the Balloon. Arlette always dresses so nice. It's a lot of lever.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. It's your host, Arlette, and we are here with another episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love. And we've got some beautiful single ladies lined up. Make some noise, ladies. Okay, so to go ahead and get started, we're going to be bringing out some single men one
This is the mature edition, looks like.
by one. When he comes around, if he's your type, you like what you see, you like what you hear, do not pop your balloon. However, if there's anything that you're just not feeling at all, whatever it is, go ahead and pop that balloon, and I'll go over to you, and I'll go ahead and see why you ended up popping. Are you ready? Yeah. All right. Well, with that being said, let's go ahead and bring out our first single guy. Hello, welcome in.
Thank you.
What's your name?
I'm Malik Excalibur.
Okay, Malik, how old are you?
I'm 47.
And what do you do?
I'm a certified master personal trainer. Okay. I'm also a host of a podcast called Live from Bedford-Stuyvesant. Mm-hmm. I'm also a published author of The Gift and Broken Wings. And I forgot, I do a lot of things. I wear a lot of hats.
Okay, what are some things you like to do for fun?
I'm spontaneous. Primarily, I like to enjoy my own company.
Okay.
But when I do go out with my lady, we everywhere. We outside. We doing laser tag. We in the park. We can fly. I mean, we doing everything. So when I'm with my woman, it's everything. We doing everything.
Okay, that's good to hear. Now, what are some things you do look for in a woman?
They got me trembling, a little shaky and all, my arms sweaty. But no, what I look for a woman's attitude. I love a woman that has a positive attitude. And I'm not really too judgmental about that. You know, okay. So I accept a person for who she is, and it's a learning process.
Nice.
So I like to learn about the individual I'm gonna be with.
Okay.
So I don't walk into no situation where I already have a predetermined idea of what I'm looking for.
Okay.
Who I meet, see where it goes.
Now, what are some of your deal breakers?
Deal breakers. I really don't have no deal breakers.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh no. Okay, well, let's see why they ended up popping. Let's start here first.
Sure.
All right, let's start with your name and age.
My name is Sohair, and I'm 38.
And Sohair, what do you do?
I'm a nurse.
Okay, thank you. So why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Everybody has deal breakers. You got to have some type of boundary, something that you don't like. Some non-negotiables. Everybody got to have them. Yeah.
Something like something a grown woman would say. Okay. See what she got.
Okay, so before, he said he doesn't have any deal breakers. You had your balloon unpopped. Why so?
I don't want to be the first one to pop.
So is he your type?
No, I'm sorry.
Okay. Why not?
I'm kind of tall, so that
Now, Amazon's ruling, man. I got the game on lock.
we are.
Everywhere
She's still shorter than him all day long.
I go and see Amazon, I got a dominator. So I get.
And you from the city? I don't really do the city.
You know the city? What's wrong with the city? I never said I was from the city.
Are you from the city?
I ain't never said that.
Are you?
I'm not answering right now. But I appreciate what you said and stuff like that. Yeah, but that's a grown woman. That was something a grown woman say. So see what she has to say as well.
Thank you.
Okay. Now, she's someone that's your type?
Of course, she's black. She's a black woman, of course.
All right, let's go on over here. Your name and age.
Hi, I am Justine and I am 51 years old.
And Justine, what do you do?
I am a influencer, YouTuber, and content creator.
I like it. I like it.
And why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Well, I popped the balloon because he said he didn't have no boundary, but also because his pants was a little too tight.
Yeah, I get that sometimes.
Yeah. So, I just think it's just a little bit too tight for more than I, like.
All right. Now, is Justine someone that's your
Well,
type?
with the pants tight situation, I'm coming on that first of all.
Okay.
My stepfather, when I was growing up, he always moved like a man. His pants used to be kind of tight, but he was tough. He took care of the kids. He had a good job, and he always dressed mature. So
Yeah.
I wanted to get outside of me dressing with my pants baggy because I used to wear my pants, and start wearing it in a more presentable way, so it fits me. And I'm very comfortable in my pants, by the way.
Yeah.
But so yeah, she's definitely my type. Again, a melanated woman.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, let's go on over here. She still has her balloon unpopped. Okay, right over here. Your name and age.
I'm Lene, and I'm 40 years old.
Nice to meet you.
Lene, what do you do?
I'm an author and clinical therapist.
Nice.
All right. Why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Well, initially, very handsome,
Thank you.
well put together. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Something about your aura, I just kind of felt like family, and I'm like, okay, something about him.
Sometimes you get that. I get
Reminded
that
me of like a
sometimes,
cousin
too.
or
Yeah.
something. So yes, that was the main reason. But then kind of the lack of deal breaker. So, but other than that,
Okay, now
yes.
I can go with the deal breaker now because I don't always want to jump into explanation because sometimes I feel like some things that's unsaid. Everybody has a deal breaker. I just walk into a situation where I don't know you. I'm saying, so I'm getting to learn you. It's a learning process. So I can't base anything on somebody I meet with a deal breaker
You still have deal breakers, even if you don't know that person.
automatically because I don't know you. That's why I answer like that.
I can understand that.
You know what I'm saying?
But I wish you all the best of
Thank
luck.
you.
You're
So
welcome.
what books you have? I'm curious. What's the name of your book?
In case you didn't know, it's for teens and young girls, just young girls that were looking for guidance or just didn't necessarily have a mother figure. So,
Nice.
Yes, thank
Nice.
you.
I'm a podcast host. I just did 2 episodes where one was an author. She has something called Being Different is Okay. Her name is Shamika Arcuri. You can look her up. And
Okay.
somebody else that I did as well, MP. It's
Okay.
pretty private for him. I won't put his business out there, but it was a great book that he wrote. I'll go and get a little bit more sad later on because it was kind of like a personal episode. But
Okay.
I'm an author as well. I have 2 published novels. That's why I actually.
Nice. Okay.
No.
Nice meeting you, but
Is
family vibes. Like and I don't mean this. I get what you're saying because sometimes I look at people like they're my sister, and that's how I'm feeling the vibe from you right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
so she's not your type. You're getting a sister vibe? Is that what
I'm
you're saying?
getting a sister vibe from her.
Okay.
Yes.
So she's not your type? Is that what you're trying to say
No,
then?
I mean that's no, definitely not. It's my sister, no.
Let's go to our last balloon over here. All right, your name and age.
Sharon, 47.
And Sharon, what do you do?
I am a staff accountant and a content creator.
Nice.
Okay, so why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Very handsome guy, just didn't feel the attraction.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I'm
very
definitely attracted to
handsome.
you. Like
Really?
Definitely.
Thank you.
You got it going on, man. For you said
I
how old?
do. Thank you. 47, yes.
Yeah, great. You have a great speech. Carry yourself very eloquently. Definitely
Thank
somebody
you.
that I'll be interested.
Thank
in.
you. Okay. All right.
Definitely.
So what was it when he came out that you're like, oh, no, not really?
Very handsome guy, just didn't feel the connection. That's all it is. But you're very attractive, very handsome man.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Likewise, I said that, right?
Yes, thank you.
You shining?
All right, let's head on back.
She's a cutie. She looks like she makes a really good pound cake.
So we do have 2 balloons left unpopped. Go ahead and ask these 2 remaining ladies a question to see who's more of your match.
How do you feel about protecting your man?
Okay, let's start here. Name and age first.
Neek, and I am 40.
And Neek, what do you do?
I'm a professional hype woman.
All right. So to go ahead and answer his question, how do you protect your
What is
man? Is that
that?
the question?
How do you protect your man?
I'm not sure exactly how to answer that question because a man should be the protector. And I wanted to pop a few times ago because I also feel like everybody has a deal breaker, but then you kind of swayed a little bit. So I feel like there is a deal breaker. So
I don't
so
have no
sorry.
deal breaks. No, that's cool. Pop. That's what we're here for. Pop balloons, right? So, but my answer for what you just said, I don't mean for a woman to protect me. I just beat up a dude last month for beating this woman up on the highway. I beat him.
That is not something that somebody just comes out and talk about. That does not make you so much of a protector because you just beat up somebody, sir. That kind of made you look a little wild.
The call. I don't play no games when it comes to my woman. I'm deadly. So what I'm saying about protect me is that I get in situations when I'm with women where I got to get out and get busy. So when I
Not that you are deadly and you got to get out the car and get busy. How old are you?
I'm with you. Like I expect you to protect me too. I protect any woman that know me. They very protected.
So maybe a
Look at old girl in the red. She looked at him. You see her face she made? She made a face like, Hold on, look at that face. Hold up. Look at that face she just made.
oh,
I don't
so
have no
sorry.
deal breakers. No, that's cool. Pop. That's what we're here for. Pop balloons, right? So with my answer for what you just said, I don't mean for a woman to protect me. I just beat up a dude last month for beating this woman up on the highway. I beat him out the car. I don't play no games when it comes to my woman. I'm deadly. So what I'm saying about protect me is that I get in situations when I'm with women where I got to get out and get busy. So when I'm with you, like I expect you to protect me too. I protect any woman that know me. They very protected.
So maybe
Your
a better way
face.
to phrase the question
No,
is how should a woman carry herself so that her man doesn't have to.
I mean, sometimes when I ask questions, because I ain't put it out there like it should be put out there. You're right. Sometimes I put out questions out there, I be like, sometimes I think people going to get what I'm saying, but that's what I meant. I mean, but people that know me know what I meant, but you guys don't know me, so you're going to say, what, protect them? You know what I'm saying? But that's not what I meant. I mean, protect me by protecting my freedom. I'm saying that's what I mean by protecting my sanity. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that I don't do nothing stupid. I don't have to do nothing stupid because you're making sure that you're moving responsible and respectful of yourself. Like I'm a respond to somebody grab your butt. I had it happen before. I'm saying like I had to drive the Walmart because my girl had a butt grabbed by some guy. You know what I'm saying? But you got to make sure that, you know what I'm saying, you're going to protect your man as well because a lot of men put themselves in danger. Like I was on the highway last year and I beat some guy up because he was beating on this woman in the car. I pulled him out of the car. He was 6-something, but I don't play games with the kind of woman. But again, you have to protect me even as a black man because now when I went to jail for that guy, he could have killed me.
Okay.
That's what I mean by protect the man.
Got it. All right. Now, is she someone that's your type?
Of course. Of course. Look at her. She got the Skywalker thing. Was Layla Scott? Yeah, man, got that bun going on.
Little Star Wars action.
Zebra thing going on. Your shoes is popping. I'm always with the shoes.
Thank
the toenails
you.
is there.
Look,
Of course,
you like
man.
her.
Of course.
Thank you.
Thank you. And we had one more pop balloon over here. Your name and age?
My name is Maya. I am 42 years old.
Maya, what do you do?
I'm a licensed professional counselor, and I'm also a landlord, and I'm also an author.
You were busy. So why did you end up popping your balloon?
Because I have a huge personality, and I like a balance with someone to listen and someone to speak when it's time to.
Okay. Okay. So you're feeling like he wasn't doing that?
He was talkative, but you're nice looking and you're a nice guy.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
So I noticed you kind of popped when he asked that question. What was it about the question that you're like, all right, now it's time to pop?
Yes, because I believe that a woman should be protected, and the question was not conveyed well, so that's why I'll end up popping. Mhm.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with both you ladies about that. I ain't put it out there in the air too right.
It's okay. It's all right. It's all right.
All right. Now, she's someone that's your type?
She's beautiful, man. The dress is popping and everything popping, doing your thing. And the hair was dope. I like it how you was high in the eye. I get it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Well,
She seemed like she'll give a lot of interview questions on a date.
that is all the balloons popped, unfortunately, but we do thank you so much for coming on. Let's give it up for him, ladies.
Thank you, ladies, for having me.
Thank you for coming. Let's go ahead and bring out our next single guy.
That was a lot. She was very, very serious and she was not playing. Like that's one thing she was not playing when she was talking to him. She was so serious.
Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
I'm Brian. Nice to meet
Brian.
y'all.
Well, how old are you?
I'm 44.
And what do you do?
I'm a warehouse manager, real estate investor, musician. That's about it.
Okay. What are some things you like to do for fun?
So I'm from Miami, so I like the water. We do water life, jet ski. We all on the water. Sometimes we do the clubs. Then you got to hit it back to, a little bit of partying, but, keep it business.
Okay.
So I mix it in, business and pleasure. Sometimes business then pleasure, then pleasure then business.
Okay.
I keep it in
A little bit of both.
Yeah, a little bit of both.
What do you look for in a woman?
Serious.
So, she got to be God-fearing, somebody who going to love hard, somebody who going to ride with you for life, you serious about your walk, whatever you do, everybody respect you. They see me, they see you coming through, they're going to respect both of us. So, for you to have confidence, I love confidence.
Okay.
So, that's what I love.
All right. Now, what are some deal breakers?
Deal breakers. Atheists,
Okay.
somebody who don't believe in God, you smoking weed all day, that's probably my 2 deal breakers.
Okay.
Everything else is dealable,
Okay.
workable.
Negotiable.
Yeah, it's negotiable. It's
All
negotiable.
right. So we haven't got any pop balloons yet. So
Okay.
I am going to go ahead and actually hand you a pig.
Okay.
And we only have 6
Wait,
ladies today.
popping.
So let's start off with popping 2 balloons.
We gotta go 2.
2 balloons.
My
whenever
favorite
you're
number.
ready.
That's my favorite number.
Thanks. Okay. Whenever you're ready, go ahead.
All right.
Uh-oh. Didn't pop. Okay. One more. All right. Let's start over here first then. All right. If we can have your name and age.
My name is Justine. I am 51 years old.
All right. Justine, why was your balloon unpopped for him?
I just wanted to hear more about him, but I believe I probably would have popped it anyway.
Okay. Why would you have popped it?
Because again, the clothes situation is a little bit too tight, a little bit too much.
All right.
That belt
Why'd you end up
pop is
popping her
gonna hit
balloon?
somebody in the face.
Well, I like, it's just his first appearance, probably go just a little bit, I'm not like BBL type dude, so. That's
Well,
right.
I never had a BBL.
Okay, no worries.
It's okay.
I assumed.
Okay. Well, thank you. Let's go over here.
Now that looked definitely like a BBL times 2.
Okay, your name and age.
Hello, I'm Lene, and I'm 40.
All right. Lene, why did you have your balloon unpopped?
Just waiting to hear more, a little bit about him. Initially, I was going to pop just off of physical attraction, but I figured let's hear him out and see what he had to offer. But he popped me, which is okay.
All right. So why did we end up popping her balloon?
So I'm a kisser, and I probably thought, the braces would have like gotten away, but that's like the only way, only reason.
Do the braces get in the way?
They've not been a problem so far.
Okay,
All
cool.
right, thank you. All right, we've got 4 ladies left. Go ahead and ask these 4 ladies a question.
So, first question, what do you think about cohabitation?
Cohabitation. Okay. We'll start here. Name and age, and what do you think about cohabitation?
My name is Sohair, and I'm 38. I like my own space. So maybe like towards the end, we're about to get married, but I don't need nobody to live with me off the beginning.
Okay,
Yeah.
I like that.
Yep.
Good answer.
Let's go down here. Your name and age,
Way
and how do you
she
feel about
shook her
cohabitation?
head.
I'm Neek, and I'm 40, and I have 3 roommates who don't pay rent right now. So,
That ain't good.
it's the way of the world. Sometimes it happens like that. So I'm going to agree with my lady over here. And until we get to a space
course.
of commitment, I'm good.
Okay, good answer. You got a good answer too.
Let's go over here. Name and age, and how do you feel about cohabitation?
My name is Maya. I'm 42. I don't believe in cohabitation unless I am married to the man.
Okay, good answer. I like that.
Your name and age, and how do you feel about cohabitation?
My name is Sharon. I am 47 years old, and I have to agree with Maya. I do not believe in it unless we are married.
Okay,
Yeah.
good answer.
Thank you.
You guys all gave the good answers. Those are good answers.
All right. So let's go ahead and have you pop one of their balloons.
Another one.
Yes, sir.
Which one should he pick?
Yeah.
He should be picking
Probably over here.
the lady in the black at the end.
All right. So why was your balloon unpopped for him?
Just want to hear him out and hear more. Yeah.
So he's someone that's your type?
With the club, probably not. Probably not.
Inside a little more.
I'm a homebody, definitely. Yeah.
no worries.
I don't mix the church and the club. Yeah.
Okay, I can see that. All right. So why do we end up popping her balloon?
Well, just to respond to that, they do have Christian clubs.
Oh, okay. Didn't know that.
Right.
Miami?
Yes. Gotta come to Miami.
All right.
Gotta come to Miami.
All right.
Come to Miami.
Do they?
It just brought back memories. Like my ex used to like wear red all the time. Like, and I'm like, damn, like, and the ex was like a bad memory, and you don't want to have no memories of the bad ex, but it's just the color, like I don't know, like even,
So your new girl can never wear red?
yeah, she can wear red, but not all the time,
He like
Red
Prince
all
with
the time.
purple.
There's still some trauma there. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. Sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
Sir. Sorry to hear that, sir.
It's all good.
Let's
I
go
gotta
over
be
here.
honest.
We got a pop balloon. Why do we end up popping our balloon?
I love red. As you can tell, I love red. So unfortunately, I don't want to traumatize you in red because red is definitely a color that I love.
Okay.
So I
No
do
worries.
apologize for that. But you are
Actually-
very handsome.
Thank you.
So
Actually, black is
elegant.
my favorite color.
Oh, really? Okay. Noted. Yeah, the red.
Cool,
The
no
red is
worries.
definitely, yeah, I love red.
Okay.
So is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, she would. Yeah, she would look like a wifey.
Thank you. Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
probably married.
Thank you very much. Very much
Not
appreciate that.
wifey.
Thank you.
Head on back. Okay, and we did get a pop. It was you, right? Okay, I'm like, where were we? So why'd you end up popping your balloon?
It was the red. I love red.
And everybody
I
love
love
red.
red,
Everybody
so I'm
love
sorry.
red. Oh my gosh.
So if I wear red, I don't want you thinking, of somebody in the past. Past is in the past. We moved on.
Okay,
So, I'm
no
sorry,
worries.
friend.
All right. So before that, you did have it unpopped. Why so?
I just want to hear what he was talking about. Yeah, that's it.
So is he your type?
Kind of. The pants a little tight, but we can go shopping. We can work with the pants.
Okay, we can get it
So
together.
we can change that. But yeah.
We get it together.
Now, is she someone that you'd approach? Is she
Yeah,
your
she
type?
would. I like her height. I like
Thank you.
people. It's my height. Yeah, she can pass. She can get it.
So we do still have one unpopped balloon. Let's head on over there. Any questions for each other?
Do you have any questions for me?
You have kids?
I have 3 roommates who do not pay rent.
Oh, those were the kids.
roommates.
Those are the roommates. Okay. So what do you think about marriage?
I think that to the right individual who is aligned with what I'm doing, because I got questions, it's going to happen one day.
One day. Okay. I got the same thoughts. It's gonna happen one day. Just gotta pray. Let it happen one day. Yeah, you're beautiful.
I thank you.
You are.
I'm glad you noticed.
You ever been to Miami?
I have family in Miami.
You like it?
I love Miami.
Okay. I think you should come back.
Is that a question?
That's the next question.
I think he's inviting you over to Miami. That's what it sounds like.
Come on over to Miami. Would you like coming to Miami with me
I would
sometime?
like to come to Miami. Do I still get to come if I pop?
Okay.
Why would you want to pop?
To be completely honest, I'm at a space right now where I don't know if what I'm doing aligns with what you're doing.
Okay.
I am a believer. I'm extremely spiritual, but I be outside
Okay.
a lot,
He'll be outside.
a lot. And
Now she be outside a lot.
the clubs that I go to aren't always Christian.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I'll be outside too. I'll be outside. You know, I think we got that in common. We both be outside. But like I said, I mix it up. You know, I'm not too heavy on this side or too heavy on that side. I'm spontaneous. Yeah, I'm spontaneous. Yeah. That's cool.
This man just said he goes to Christian clubs in Miami. He just said anything.
Cool. I like that. Good answer.
Did you want to ask him more questions before you pop?
thinking about
ahead,
it,
think
but
about
I
it,
think that, sorry.
All right. No worries. No worries.
So I feel like you're feeling her, but I'm going to ask anyway. Is she someone that is your type?
Yeah, she my type. I like to hike. You know, I'm a hike guy.
Okay.
Yeah. No worries.
Darn it. Okay, well, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, that's all the balloons popped, but we thank you for coming
Thank you.
on. Give it up for him, ladies. I'll take the mic. Thank you so much.
Look at that little clap they give
Okay,
him.
let's bring out our next single guy. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
My name's Maurice,
Maurice, how old are you?
43.
43. And Maurice, what do you do?
I'm a director at one of the largest utilities in the country.
All right, nice. What do you like to do for fun?
I'm really big on fitness. I'm really big on faith. I'm really big on my faith. I travel quite a bit.
Nice.
This last weekend, I went to San Diego. The weekend before that, LA. The weekend before that, San Francisco,
Okay.
Kirk Franklin concert. So I love to travel. So probably a lot of water sports as well.
Okay.
You know, a little bit of everything.
Okay, now what do you look for in a woman?
She has to be a woman of character. I think that's extremely important. She has to be a loyal, and she has to be a woman of faith.
All right. Now, what are some deal breakers?
Not a woman of character.
Okay.
Not a woman of faith, and if she does drugs.
All right. Okay, so we haven't got. Oh man, they were just waiting for me to say that. Let's go
Dang, y'all do drugs, so y'all got no faith. Which one is it?
on over here then and see why they ended up popping. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
My name is Sohair. I'm 38. So I popped. Just initial attraction wasn't there. You're just not my type. So that was it.
What makes him not your type?
Just not my type. Like the height. Like you're not ugly. You just not my type. Like I want to stop.
Not ugly.
Be like, oh. So, but yeah.
These girls kill me with the You not gonna meet a lot of guys where you gonna see them and you just gonna be like and that is not always good.
That's it.
That's fair.
Just the height. How tall are you?
I'm 6 feet.
6 feet. Okay. And you said you're
I'm 5'9".
5'9". Okay.
Yeah.
Sure am.
But I mean, it's you're just not my type. But that's just me. But you're not ugly though. You good.
All right. Is she someone that's your type?
I think she's attractive, but I don't know. Like I would probably have to talk to her first.
That's fair.
Okay. Let's go on over here. Name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
My name is Justine. I am 51 years old, and I just didn't feel a vibe with him. I didn't feel a attraction or anything. So
Not a vibe at 51. No, you ain't trying to feel a vibe.
Interesting. Is she someone that's your type?
Probably not. I usually probably don't date anybody older than me.
You're how old again?
43.
43 and you're
51.
okay. All right. Let's go on over here. Name and age, and why'd you end up popping your balloon?
My name is Neek, and I am 40, and I popped my balloon because of your deal breaker. I am a professional hype woman, and one of my sponsors is one of the biggest dispensaries in the nation. So I don't partake a lot, but, I do have to try a little bit. Like, I can't be the op. I can't always just be, here, take this,
Okay.
So that was it.
Okay, but prior to him saying that, was he someone that was your type?
I definitely was interested in what he had to say because the swag is there. As a professional hype woman, I'm in the world of fashion. So, we dripped out. We draked up a little bit. It's a little bit. Yeah.
All right. Now, is she someone that's your type?
Yes, I definitely would have at least tried.
Okay. Thank you. Let's go over here. Name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
I'm Lene, and I'm 40. Just initial attraction. I think he's very handsome, well put together, good looking black man, and I wish you all the best. And I love the manicured nails. Looks good.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
He came ready for y'all. Now, is she someone that's your type?
I don't think so. No, she's not.
And why not?
I just don't find her attractive.
Thank you. Let's head on back this way because I am going to hand you a pick.
Nobody like her.
So just hold on to that. We have 2 ladies left, but before you pop or any of that stuff, go ahead and ask them a question.
What do you like to do for fun?
What do you like to do for fun? Okay, let's head down over here. Oh, come on over. All right, let's start with your name and age, and what do you like to do for fun?
My name is Maya. I'm 42. What I like to do for fun, I like to travel. I like to look up properties. I love investment real estate, and I call that fun. And have good conversations, intellectual conversations. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
All right, let's go here. Name and age, and what do you like to do for fun?
My name is Sharon. I am 47 years old. I actually enjoy quality time with my family. I'm very family oriented. I'm also a content creator, so I do enjoy creating content influencing women. And I also do love to travel. I'm very close with my family, so I do travel with my family to Europe once a year. And I love to shop. Yes.
We love shopping. Yes, we do. All right, ladies, any questions for him?
What is your faith? What is your denomination?
I'm a Christian, non-denominational. So I go to different churches, so it's not really a denomination. I just love Jesus.
So how do you connect with God?
I go to church every Sunday. I go to church on Wednesdays. I also do conferences. I love going around the country. I've actually went out of the country and helped build churches and things of that nature. I try to do that while I enjoy traveling and doing other stuff for myself. I try to always focus on God as well.
What's your relationship like with your family?
Really great relationship. I actually, just a couple days ago, I was in San Diego with my cousin and my sister. We all kicked it. So I love my family. We're definitely there. We're all over the country, but we definitely give us reasons to travel a little bit more.
Excellent. Thank you.
All right, any questions over here?
Yes. How strong is your relationship with Jesus?
Very consistent, very consistent. I think my superpower is being consistent. I've been doing it for a long time. I definitely always, sometimes it's stronger than others, but every day I definitely try to focus on it. And whenever I stray, I always come back.
Do you have any children?
I do. I have an amazing 14-year-old son that stays with me, and then I have a 10-year-old daughter that stays with her mom.
What is that relationship like?
That's a pretty good relationship. She's, I think, an amazing person. They stay in a different state, so I don't see my daughter as much as I like, but I got to hang out with her this week, so pretty excited.
Where do you live? Where do you reside?
So I actually have a house that I own here, but I rent it out, but I actually reside in California outside of LA.
Okay. I'm good. Thank you.
All right, we got to hear a bit about them. They got to hear a bit about you. So whose balloon are we going to pop?
They are serious.
Well,
Like an interview.
All right, so why was your balloon unpopped for him?
I just want to hear him out more. I liked what he was talking about. And yeah, he's a very handsome gentleman. I like your swag. And yeah, that's it.
Why did we end up popping hers?
The content creator portion. I mean, definitely it could be okay. But I definitely typically steer away from entertainers. And while I didn't know more information.
Yeah, I'm a fashion content
Okay, different.
creator. I like to
Yes.
inspire
Sorry, I didn't
women
know
to
that,
be
yeah.
in touch with their feminine energy. Thank you. Yes. But thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you.
And that's it.
I respect
She's
it.
very beautiful.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, let me bring you on up here with us. Come on up, come on up.
I've
All
never
right,
seen
y'all.
body-
So any
body
final
count
question between the two of you before we
church
determine if this is a
looking
match? If you don't have one, it's okay.
I can't think of one right now.
Okay. Thought for yourself, any questions?
No, I don't.
All right, well then my final question, is it a yes for you for him?
Sure.
All right, and is it a yes for you for her?
No, it's not.
Oh, why is it a no?
I don't really date people older than me.
I'm not older than you.
Well, 42, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't date people my age.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Pop.
Sorry.
You're good.
You're very beautiful.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. You can head on back. All right, well, that is all the balloons.
She did kind of give like a New Jack City kind of vibe, I mean, she was nice. I mean, very invasive. Especially Leopard over here. Leopard over here, I think she thinks that she is way hotter than what she is. For her to call somebody short, that is taller than her. And then Miss BBL over here. There's no way that you didn't have a BBL. And then Miss Hype Woman in the zebra outfit. She didn't come on here to meet anybody. She just came on here. And I do believe young lady over here with the braces on, I believe she came out to meet somebody. I think these little two investigators, they are serious. You cannot be that serious on a date. You meet a woman like this and she that serious, run. Like, that was a lot. Just for the Pop the Balloon show, that was a lot of questions being asked. Like, he just told you he went to church. You asked, I mean, it was a lot. It was a lot. And it was serious. I mean, where is your down-to-earth tone at? Where's it at? I mean, everybody does. You don't have to delete your inner kid sometimes. Sometimes that's good to take on a date. I believe them two at the end, they were serious. That's what I believe. That's what I believe. I don't know. What do y'all think? Also, guys, y'all hit that like button and help out my algorithm. Pretty please. I don't know. It's wild out here. Dating out here ain't no joke. That's all I got to say. Is sometimes you meet somebody, sometimes you don't. But I will say this, when they this serious, I mean, that's just too serious. I don't know about y'all. What do y'all think about that? I mean, that was wild to me. Even when women be like, I don't feel a vibe. I don't feel it. You're not always going to feel something as soon as you meet somebody. You're just not. Why do people think they're going to get a ooey gooey feeling as soon as you say hi to somebody? That's not realistic, ladies. I don't know who was telling y'all this and why y'all going along with it. I tell you what, with all these layoffs going on, y'all going to feel a vibe with a lot of people. Y'all going to wish y'all had a vibe with just anybody by the time this year get done with y'all. You can't be that picky. Nobody's perfect. You got kids. One girl had 3 kids. Talking about you a hype woman. What are you hyping up? Besides your kids at a football game or cheerleaders. You need to find somebody. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't understand how somebody can be 5'5" and say a man that is 5'8" is too short. I've seen him small as 4'11". I mean, where in the world? Like, what are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? That's why men don't walk up to women no more. That's why they don't say too much to women, because it don't even be worth it. It don't be worth it. Women want to feel butterflies in the first 30 seconds of meeting somebody. I mean, that's not logical. It's just not. I tell you what. All them strong women that got them jobs, they might be getting a pink slip soon. And I don't wish nobody to have a pink slip or have their job terminated. By no means. When I tell you, sometimes you need family. You need family. That's what you need. A lot of that stuff can go out the door. I'm looking at all the videos. I'm looking at all the TikToks. I'm seeing how women who have been at their company for 20, 30 years, now they out doing gig work and they're just trying to find a job. People going to try to buy a job by the time we get done with everything, especially when it comes to ladies, because a lot of ladies, we don't have careers in some of the highest paying jobs. We don't. We would go to school for business art, and you know it. Like, that's wild to me. Like, I don't get it. I heard a lady the other day say she ain't like a man's pants. I mean, he can buy another pair of pants. I mean, I don't know. Are we that shallow? Like, I don't get it. And this is why we about to do a reset. And that reset gonna be harsh. Then the young lady earlier, she's talking about she want a man that makes $100,000, but he can't be a Republican. That doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. It just doesn't. How can you tell somebody what they should be like? I don't get that. I don't. Somebody can make me understand that. I mean, and it's only gonna get harder. Things are going up. Like, you about to hear everybody complaining about civil rights, all kind of stuff. But like I was telling somebody the other day, everybody let them lump everything up. The GAY, the trans, everything is lumped all up into one. So now it's like he's almost going to have to dismantle some of this stuff. Because if not, you can't have all of that stuff all lumped up. That's why I'm like, I just wonder what's going to happen. I bet you what, women going to start being a lot nicer. Are you going to drown? You are. And I'll say to other women out there, we got to stop being women that don't really tell other women the truth. We got to stop being that. We got to. That don't make sense to me. Like, it doesn't. You 4'11" and you won't date a guy. Like, it's just like, because he's 5'9", he's still taller than you. He's still taller than you. I don't get that. Like, make it make sense of some sorts. Like, it just doesn't. I just wonder, what's going to come out of that? Are we going to catch on? We need to, because right now we are not. It's like the young lady that was in the lift, right? She was talking about the lift didn't want to take her and said she was too big. And she acting like she's shocked. Of course, she did it for publicity. But come on now. As a woman who, she definitely is about 400 pounds. There's no way. If I was driving a Lyft or Uber, she wouldn't got in my car. My shocks can't take all that. And it'd be some woman out there that'd be like, oh, baby, you okay? No, you're not. That ain't good. That ain't good. We hurt each other by not telling each other the truth sometimes. It ain't what you say, it's how you say it. Some things got to be said. It just does. Did you hear about the lady that left her kids? She left her kids at home since 2020. She's been dropping them off food once a week. 14, 11, 10-year-old. She's been staying over somebody's house. That is wild to me. Like, this is some diabolical work that's going on out here, I tell you. Tell you what, even the lady that just left her kids in the car. Well, she's in the kids, her kids froze to death. Like, I'm telling y'all, a lot of programs are getting cut out. You see what he's doing with food stamps? See, he giving people 2 years. You got 2 years to be on food stamps. 2 years.
Americans on food stamps could be banned from buying bad food and sugary drinks.
And I don't see nothing wrong with that. You know why I don't see nothing wrong with that? Because why do you have 4 containers of pop in your car? You going around the grocery store with 72 cans of Coca-Cola. That don't even make sense. And you wonder why our kids can't read. They can't read. A lot of them can't. Not over the 4th grade reading level. They honestly can't. And then you wonder, like, it's like, that's wild to me. Some things do gotta change, guys. I don't care what nobody say. We might have to go through some things before it gets better. We have to. We are behind. We are so behind. I don't know all we gotta do, but something has to be done. It has to be done. And it's like we living in a fairy tale land. Like we are. And then the lady. How about the lady that's over there in Pakistan? What is that about? She over there in Pakistan cutting up.
Pakistani princess Anya Robinson is missing. After being rejected by her teenage internet boyfriend in Pakistan, she found herself with nowhere to go. In response, she began wandering around, even camping outside his home, and later held several press conferences asking local authorities for funds to rebuild a country she claimed to have a vision for. She was jokingly referred to as the Princess of Pakistan.
The crazy thing is, this lady is 33 years old, claiming that she went down there to go. She flew down there to go see a 19-year-old boy. 19-year-old. She used a Nicki Minaj filter, which is bananas to me, and went over there and made demands. She made demands in a country that do not play. And just listen to her.
This is the last picture we have of her. It was taken by a passenger who was on the same flight as Onyea Robinson, which was supposed to fly from Dubai to New York. Before the flight took off, Oni was escorted off the plane by 2 undercover police officers who looked like flight attendants. Apparently, the only reason they gave was that one of the passengers had to get off the plane for security reasons, so he might have been arrested in Dubai. With her behavior in Dubai, as she did in this video, did she threaten to burn someone with a cigarette? Then I can understand why the police thought she was some sort of security threat, because you don't want to play in Dubai. The laws there are very strict. You can't even raise money there without a license, or you could get in trouble for it. Stay tuned and I'll let you know the first time I have something new.
I feel great. Listen! You talk too much. It's not. Come here, please come here. Listen. Shh. Please. Be quiet. I'm not sitting down. My plan is to reconstruct this whole country, okay? I'm asking for 100K or more. I need 20K by this week.
And you know what's wild? They actually gave this woman some money. They actually gave this woman about $10,000 to $15,000, and that is illegal over there. Like, and it's wild. Now nobody know where she at now. But she over there making them demands. She telling people she gonna burn them with a cigarette. I mean, I didn't trust her when I seen them eyebrows.
Okay, in my pockets, in cash. Okay, that's a demand to the government. The government is gonna fix up these buildings, fix up the streets, and clean up these streets. It's ridiculous out here. I do not like it. Okay, I would love for you guys to please understand that Pakistan is in need of new buses, new cabs, new cars. Please listen to what I'm saying. My name is Onaija Ahmed. Please understand. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.
अच्छा बस अब मैं इस मौके पर ये कहना चाहूँगा फैसल पे जो है वो
Okay.
और फिर उसके बाद जो है वो
Listen, I hope he's saying the right things, okay? Like I said, Pakistan needs to be reconstructed the right way. Do you hear me, guys? Make sure y'all get this on your camera. I'm married to Nidal Hamed.
And she's not married at all. She's not married, not one bit. Like, it's wild to me that this woman actually came over there to another country, and she's trending everywhere. Like, it is amazing to me what we look at.
I'm Onaija Hamed. We are moving to Dubai very soon. We're going to have our baby in Dubai. It's private. I'm Muslim, and it's against my religion to tell y'all my business. Have a nice day. I'm not talking unless y'all giving me land and 2,000 or more every week. You hear me?
Yeah.
I'm getting my Pakistani passport and Pakistani ID. I'm getting it. Do y'all agree? Mind your business. What? Talk.
Tell me you have a Pakistani passport?
And you know what's wild? Look at her. This is when they supposedly grabbed her off the plane. I don't know why she's holding her face. I don't know if it's like they're not playing with her. I heard she's facing 5 years. This lady's facing 5 years. And you walking around there talking about if you don't do something, I'm gonna burn your face. Like, this is sad. You in Pakistan. And Dubai don't play. I remember the girl in Houston that got in trouble. She just came home. Don't play that.
And listen, touch me out here in the streets. I'm dead ass. I'm not playing. I swear to God. Make a decision.
Like a whole clown. You got women on there on TikTok talking about y'all need to free her, saying if she was a white woman, y'all would come get her. She can stay down there as long as she can. Like, you went down there, you put yourself in that situation. You went down there, you demanded them to give you what? She started with 10, then she said what she needs 20, didn't want to, she need $100,000. And you are not allowed doing that. And now you mad at it came and got you off the plane. They told you to go home. You didn't want to go home. You wanted to walk around there with that crazy clown makeup and them eyebrows. And now you about to for real be in jail. You about to be in prison.
America want to know, where's the Pakistani princess? Where is she? We have not seen Onaya Robinson. She ain't did no updates. She ain't had no press conferences. Like, where's she at? So the last place we seen her was in Dubai. If I'm incorrect, let me know. But the last video I saw was she was in Dubai, and then I seen that somebody else said that she was escorted off the plane in Dubai, I guess, which was headed to New York. So where is she? Y'all took her off the plane and took her where?
And that's on her. Nobody told her to go catfish some guy that we still have not located, that 19-year-old that she's supposed to went over there and met. So we don't even know if that's true or not. Seeing from the look of it, she has 2 French fries and 2 Coca-Colas. You know, she don't care about nothing.
My husband will be picking me up from there. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Bye.
Bye. Thank you. Thank you. Okay.
God bless.
Thank you.
I don't live here. I'm chilling.
You chilling here? Why are you not taking your flight?
It's none of your business. Now go home.
जी अस्सलाम वालेकुम सर। अभी थोड़ी देर पहले जब हमने देखा कि इस खातून अमरीकी खातून को आप तमाम हिफाजती इक़दाम के साथ यहाँ से मूव कर दिया था, ये दोबारा अली आर्किड गार्डन वेस्ट में आ गई हैं, क्या मामला है, थोड़ा सा बताएंगे?
बस इनको हम सिक्योरिटी पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू।
You know what's wild about that is that she really honest, like she honestly thinks that's really cute. Like, ain't nothing cute about that. Ain't nothing cute about that. You are not in need of being rescued, okay? I'm telling you right now, Trump ain't getting you out. He ain't getting you out. That ain't happening. They got other stuff to do. They got other stuff to do. He just got ASAP Rocky off. You know he got him off. You know he went up in there and got that man out of there. One thing about remember he went over there and got him out of Switzerland. What was that, a couple years ago? Like, ain't nobody coming to get her. Black women, we got to understand. We get in trouble somewhere, you loud, you walking around with unlit cigarettes. I don't trust people who walk around with unlit cigarettes and talk. Something wrong with you. Ain't nothing normal about you when you do that. And we cheer this kind of behavior on. Like, I don't get it. And why? All right. And people was really honestly on here saying she's gonna get some stuff done. Like they was talking about she was gonna get some things done for Pakistan. Like, I don't think people realize when you go out of town, I need y'all to research them countries y'all going to. Because if not, you're gonna be just like her. Behind the bars. So I hope them 2 minutes of fame was worth that. I really do. And I don't think it was. That ain't worth that. You got 2 minutes worth of fame, and now you in a whole other country, a Muslim country. And they don't play over there. They don't. So it's like, what do you think you're gonna do? Like, real talk. Let's check out this video. Let me get rid of some of these.
But, we don't want to take up a bunch of your time. So just a little taste so you don't miss us. We don't have withdrawal. There was a really interesting video that was going around social media, and I live on social media.
Yes, you do.
It's because I don't have a man right now.
It's like how many hours? 12 hours a day?
Well, that would be time that I would use having sex. But now I'm just like watching videos on Instagram.
All right.
Not
Well,
the whole
same.
Not the whole 12 hours, but some of the time.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's a video I want you to take a look at, and I want to see what you think about this.
Okay.
There's a viral video going around of American men and Russian men being asked if they would provide for their wives. Every single American man said no. They said they wanted to go 50-50. One even said, she's an adult, she can provide for herself. They all mocked the idea of providing for their wives. Every single...
Look how uncomfortable the lady right here on the left looks. She looks real uncomfortable. Because she's looking at her like, what is this?
Russian man said yes. They were dumbfounded at the question, actually. One said, it's my wife, of course. They weren't like, well, it's 50-50. What's she bringing to the table? She can get a job. No, they recognize the value and privilege of just having a woman in their lives. We hear a lot of complaints from American men about modern women and how they aren't feminine, but they're not even functioning as providers and protectors. They want women to be their roommates who pay half the bills, provide a maid service for their dusty apartment, and are their bedroom buddy. When these men try to go find wives overseas, the women are always like, I'm not coming back to help you pay bills and lay down with you. Are you crazy? See, these men want women to be feminine.
And look at Claudia over there she looks so uncomfortable. Look at the lady she is like, his voice, it sounds like chalk on a board.
But they have her out in her masculine all day doing more of the heavy lifting and providing than they do. There's no benefit to you, sweetie.
And that is actually Christian Walker. Do you know who that is?
I do. That's Herschel Walker's son?
Herschel Walker, that was just tapped to be ambassador to the Bahamas, because we need that.
Okay.
Yeah, very, very difficult, negotiations going on with the Bahamas.
Okay.
Anyways, but his message, what he's saying, what do you think about it?
I agree. Yeah, I do agree. And here's the thing. When we talk about 50-50, people always think like, if I make $10 and you make $10 and we're both putting in $5 type thing. I don't see 50-50 as being monetary. I see 50-50 as being sweat equity, labor equity, child rearing equity. And I think that in America, there is a sense that it is very monetary. If our rent is $1,000 and we're each paying $500. And I just don't see that fitting with the current landscape that we have in this country. My husband is Canadian. He has a different type of idea of what it means to have a 50-50 household. So I don't equally share monetary responsibilities, but I definitely am in a position to make sure that his life is easier so that he can do what he needs to do for the two of us.
Well, your husband's not broke. And these are broke men conversations.
Okay.
These are broke men conversations. What are you bringing to the table? What are you going to give me? I want to live in my soft life. I want to be the princess. What are you doing for me? Why don't you court me? Why don't you open my door? bitch, what size tampon do you use? Because at this point, it's giving, are you the woman in the relationship? I'm sorry, but this really irritates me when I hear this because I miss the times where men were really proud. I saw another video online where a man said the biggest flex is getting your woman out of the workforce, making it where she can do stuff if she wants to, not a control thing, but like I'm making enough money that you don't have to work, but I do appreciate what you do because we all understand that in most relationships, the woman is going to carry the majority of the load at home.
Yeah, I think a lot of this does come from a lack mindset as opposed to an abundance mindset. And the truth is, a lot of men come from households where their mother was the provider, where they're single parent households, and the mother was the strong one. And they really anticipate that being the role of their wife and or partner or girlfriend, you know, when we're talking about heteronormative relationships. And that needs to change. I think a lot of women, it would behoove them as mothers to explain to their children, particularly their sons, that this isn't the ideal situation. This was a situation that I was forced into or circumstanced into, but you want something greater. To be quite honest, my husband, I say all the time, I did not marry a rich man. I married a financially responsible person. And because of that, we were able to come up with a system that worked for us. But let me be 100% honest, my husband is far more successful now than he was when we first started dating. And a big part of that was that I played a 50-50 role in ensuring that his life was so streamlined that all he had to concentrate on was going out and making bigger moves. And when it was my turn, he did the same for me.
Well, they say there's that whole thing that was trending on social media, like that black girl magic, like with the upgrading. I'm not saying you made your man. I'm not saying that at all.
No, but
I do think
I played a part.
We don't. He's not here today, so we can talk more shit. Like Erica said, I made him.
I played a part.
I made that.
No, Viv, my mother-in-law did.
He would be nothing without me.
No, she did an amazing job. But I'm going to be quite honest. Like, I do not see him on the same trajectory, the way that he has moved in the past 10 years since we've been together. Those are things that I definitely contributed to. And I don't think that he would say anything different.
I think men that have this 50-50 mentality thing when it's so like down the middle, where I know, I mean, there was a conversation before with Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union about like 50-50 the bills. He makes a lot more money than her. And people were like, wait, what? And I just feel like we're getting away from, I do like, listen, I know some men will probably say you can't have it both ways. Yes, I can, because why not? Like wanting the chivalry and wanting like somewhat traditional roles, but then also wanting equality in the workplace. I don't think that's a contradiction. I really don't.
It's not a contradiction. But again, when we have these conversations, we're looking at it from a 360 view. If you've only had just any experience 180, it's very difficult to understand both sides. Like I absolutely do expect my husband to open doors for me. I expect him to make sure that I'm walking on the inside of the sidewalk as away from the street. Those are things that I do have an expectation for. But when we're at home or when we're navigating our lives, whether it's finance or social, I am an equal partner and I have an equal voice. So I think you can have both of those things. But he also.
I do too. I think that is a beautiful thing when she is talking. This lady is being logical. Claudia is over there being a whole child.
Isn't a person who gets emasculated by the idea that I have an equal voice because he understands the value of my voice.
Don't you? Do you feel? I know I feel since like. I can't blame all the ills of relationships in America on this last election, but I do feel like a really ugly side of misogyny has been revealed with this last election. Like, I feel like men are like going back to like pounding on their chests like cavemen about like, you know, your body, my choice, or, you know, they're like bragging or happy to kind of like suppress women. And I do feel like there's like a true gender war that's happening right now. And you see these videos popping up all over social media. I think they need to ban podcast equipment for men. No more. We have enough. I need no more of those. The market is flooded. But it's all these bad takes on relationships. And I think these men that are saying this, is it working for them? Because I do know I've been hearing that people are having less sex now. Testosterone is also down. The sex drives are down. And I don't know, it just seems like the times of like masculine, manly, sexual, just dominant, protective men, I don't see that as much. Now, I did find this little...
Because you're 50. You're not going to see it all the time. Like you've seen it when you were in your 20s or 30s.
I don't know, study online, right? So on top of these men wanting to go 50-50 with you, American men have their nerve because I looked up the average global penis size. And in the counting of the nations, guess where America ranks in penis size?
Look at her face.
59th. We come in 59th place. Oh, I lost my penis post. Hold on. 59th place with an average length. What do you think average is?
4.
Oh, wow. Let's see, Erica. 5.35 inches, right?
Okay.
That is average. Now, the country with the biggest, would you like to guess?
I'm going to go with Italy.
Italy is number 19. Okay. Ecuador is number 1, 6.93 inches.
Wow.
So all these men that are like, I got 9 inches, lies, knock it off. No one on here has 9 inches. That's like freak of nature.
It's folklore. Yeah.
Ecuador, Cameroon, Bolivia, Sudan, Haiti, Senegal, Gambia, Cuba, Netherlands, Zambia, and France, top 11. America is number 59. So on top of you lazy motherfuckers not want to pay bills, demanding your women work, contribute half the money, half the bills, give this, give that, and pamper you, and do all your laundry, do all the other things that you really can't put a price tag on. You're not even bringing ample P9 to the relationship.
Here we are
So
back with Peanut.
We're back to the Peanut. I'm gonna find a way to fit Peanut into every single episode.
Okay, I'm gonna play devil's advocate because yes, I am. Because I think when you say these men, I say some men.
Of course,
because,
not all.
You know, and the
You got the one
thing
unicorn
is-
left though in America.
Yeah, but I think ultimately what's happened is a lot of people who have felt like they've been attacked, oppressed, marginalized
Who, men?
as men. Yes.
So there's marginalized and attacked men in America.
Well, that's how they're feeling, and those minority groups are. I'm saying minority as in small number. You know,
As in 5.93 inches.
I'm saying the minority groups are minority, or they're feeling like they're in a minority class, are getting louder, and that's generally what happens in an echo chamber. I think that people have felt very emboldened in, especially over the past few months, especially with the political cycle, to say things that they haven't felt comfortable or protected in saying before, and that's why it sounds so loud. I welcome everyone to have a mic. I know that we don't need to hear from everyone, but that's ultimately our personal choice, whether we want to listen to who's saying what. But for me, it's kind of the same way that I look at getting the information about what's happening in the world. I want to hear from the left, I want to hear from the right, and I want to hear straight up the middle. Because if we are silent, or if we start to ignore the minority voices or the fringe voices, then we get blindsided. And that's the reason why people are always so shocked when, you know, the election goes a certain way, or, you know, people are voting a certain way. People are shocked by that because they aren't listening to dissenting opinions.
I hear you, Erica, but I'm going to play the devil's advocate.
Okay.
Some of these voices need to be suppressed because they're idiots. And I stand by that. I'm sick of it. How dare a white privileged male in America have the audacity to think in any way, shape, or form that he's oppressed? It really kills me with that. Like, oh, we're not getting the we're not getting the love, we're not getting the attention, we're not getting the privilege. You guys run the world literally. Like, you go to countries, you take clubs, you knock people over the head, you take their land, you take their women, you take their jewelry, you take their gold, you take their silver, you take everything.
Don't forget the spices.
Oh, and the spices that they never use, mind you. Colonizers, like, please, because it will kill you to use them. I never said it wrong, that's why you laugh last time.
No.
Cumin. I said cumin, whatever. But they don't use them. And it's like, this whole, maybe I'm old school, but I've never been one to have sympathy or empathy for participation trophies. And I stand by that.
Yeah.
I feel like when we do that, like, we take away, like, with exceptionalism, I tried to say a big word. You take away from the people that really work hard to, like, be great. And that goes in all areas, relationships. Everyone's like, got a voice, everyone counts, everyone matters. Even when they say idiotic, stupid things. I'm a fan of people that say dumb shit not being heard, and I'm all for suppressing them. You're not oppressed. You're just stupid, and we don't want to hear from you.
I mean, a fair point, because I know a lot of people feel that way. I'm more of the school of thought of, I'm always ready to compete. I'm always ready to show up.
That's right. She's ready to compete. She's ready to show up. And that's pretty much the rule of life. Everybody is competing for something. You're competing to get that house. You're competing to get that job. Nothing is just going to be given to any of us. I don't care who you are. It's just, nothing's just not given to us. And I think people want something laid out on a platter for them. And that's not life. It's not life.
Because when it really comes down to it, if we're going, you know, step by step, toe to toe, I'm not backing down, because I know what I bring to the table, and I know that that's not just smoke and mirrors. So I'm actually a fan of people telling you who they are, as opposed to me wasting time trying to guess.
I get that them telling us who they are, but I just won't feel bad for them. And I do think this culture right now, and I know we got to wrap this one up, it's becoming a breeding ground for no relationships. You know, like, these men are like, we don't feel heard, we're oppressed, we're oppressed. And then women are like, wait, what? I have to do all this and that.
And the thing is, right? I mean, men go through things just like women go through things sometimes. I think women think sometimes that men don't go through nothing. And that's the selfish part of it. Claudia, you are too old to be on there talking silly. Just talking silly. It don't even make sense. You did all that. Her face is still the same. Look at that lady on the left. Her face is still looking like she's looking at Claudia like something's wrong with her. And you know what's crazy? Claudia is a nice looking woman, right? By all means. But Claudia, you are now competing against a lot of 20-year-old and 30-year-old women. You need to grow up. I'm pretty sure you had your chances. You had your chances. And you grow up. You grow up. That's why they say just because somebody is older, it does not mean that they are mature. She is showing that she's immature. Even now she brought up the whole little penile thing. Like, what do you mean some guys are not like, who is I don't even want to go there. I don't even want to go there. Like, that's wild to me. It is. And meanwhile, while she's complaining about, I don't know if she's complaining about politics, Trump, whatever, we've been in a lot of turmoil. We've been going through some stuff. Like I said before, the kids can't even read. People been getting evicted. Cars been getting took. I don't know why people are acting like certain things are so new, because they're not. I mean, what do y'all think? Am I wrong? I don't think I am. I honestly don't. I know. I just like I don't get it. Like I honestly don't. Let's look at another Papa Balloon video. Why not?
And that makes as much money as me or more.
Okay.
Exactly.
Nice.
Get the bag.
And what are some deal breakers?
Deal breakers, niece, but the as far as violent, small piece. Deal breaker.
All right, so we
Period.
did get.
I'm just being honest.
We did get a couple pop balloons.
That's fine.
Let's go ahead and
They
see why
gonna
you
wish they
ended up
didn't
popping.
pop
All right, your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
My name's Dante. I'm 25.
And why'd you pop Dante?
Don't get on the internet, bro. Spots on your stain in your little dress.
I was in the bag drunk, so whatever.
Oh yeah, you feel me?
It's fine. It's a
Why are you in the
$300
back
dress.
drunk?
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
It's the $300 dress. My bad. I got a little makeup on it.
Just shows like you paying attention to care stuff like that. You feel me? You trying to be presentable. Just that. Yeah.
She don't care about
You
nothing.
feel me? That's
Respect that.
Pretty.
Gracias.
Now is he someone that's your type?
No, I'm not going. Where are you from?
From Michigan.
He's from Michigan and he has a cowboy hat on. No, I can see if he was from Texas or something. I feel like Southern boys wear the cowboy hats. I'm not a big fan of the cowboy hat. Y'all are so mean.
They got country boys in Michigan.
Anyways, next.
Like that's sad. That really is sad. Take a look at this video. Move something so I can put something back up. See here. Like it's amazing to me. You come on there, you loud, you talking about you drunk, you in the back. I mean, we are really displaying ourselves like not in the right manner at the moment. We are not. I don't know. Sexy Red, all that rap stuff. I mean, we out here just clowning. And it ain't never ever. It ain't never our fault. I think ours as women. Take a look at this.
I'm really just up because I need somebody to talk to. Like, this single mom shit is starting to get to me. Okay? It's starting to get to me. This shit is so fucking just hard. Every time I feel like I'm doing good, I go back. Okay. So boom. Okay. My kids' daycare, I just got school readiness, like assistance to help, right? So they help me and then turn around like, okay, before that, fuck all that. Before that, I ain't pay my rent. Like my rent ain't even paid. Still ain't paid. And I was like asking my daycare, like, oh, basically like, oh, can y'all work with me so I can pay my rent and I can pay y'all like next week? No, if y'all don't pay, they can't come on some shit. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. So I had no choice but to pay the fucking daycare or they couldn't go to school because guess why? Guess what? I have to fucking work.
Yeah, everybody has to work. Welcome to the real world.
Okay, I make $20 fucking.
That's on you. That is on you. Those are your choices that you chose to make.
And I'm raising 3 kids. So $20 for 4 people, $20 an hour.
That's on you though. You chose to have 3 kids. You chose to make $20 an hour. Like I don't get it. Like that's what you chose to do.
That's that's $400 and something that they asked me to pay next week. It's like $478. And I was asking them like, is there any way that I can make a payment plan? Because babes, I can't afford that. If I'm on school readiness, why the fuck you think I can afford that, right?
Why do these women keep having these kids? You know you can't afford them. And we rally right behind them. We be happy for baby showers and for kids, for women to jump on a poverty road.
So boom, I'm asking like my 2 older kids, they have a dad, and then Riley, my little one has a dad. Their dad paid child support.
They all have their own dad.
So I don't have to, worry about it. Like I use his money strictly for the kids. Like
that's wild to me. And she really is probably really sitting there.
put it straight towards her, her tuition and shit like that. It ain't no money, like it ain't no more. Like it was only enough to pay for her shit. If I would have been, some shit, and I would have paid Ryland's on with their dad money, and I wouldn't have cared. But I can't, because there's nothing. So I asked her dad, like, oh, can you help me? Like, can you help me? Y'all keep in mind this nigga wanted the baby. Like, keep in mind this nigga had my ovulation tracking his phone. Keep in mind this nigga planned to get me pregnant. Like he planned to get me pregnant, knowing I didn't want a 3rd child because I'm.
Ma'am, did you consent? I said this in the last video I did. Her. Did you consent? Because it sounded like you did. From this video, the way she is responding, as if somebody took advantage of her and just threw her a baby. just threw her baby. Like, you didn't know how much kids cost?
Already like
that's weird to me. You acting like you didn't know how much kids cost.
hard, but it was going to be hard if I had another kid. Like, I knew I wouldn't be able to afford having 3 kids. And guess what? I had a 3rd kid. Okay, y'all gonna be like, oh, you should use protection, blah, blah. I don't give a fuck. Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all opinions. Y'all not me. Y'all don't know the fucking life I live. I don't give a fuck. So I don't care.
Oh, you give her. Yes, you do. You give one. Yes, you do. You definitely give that. Because you wouldn't be on social media crying about it if you didn't. Like, and this is the thing. Think about it. Think about it, fellas. The best gift you can give your children is a great mother. Think about it. A mother is their teacher, their counselor. It's going to be their provider as well as you. And that's your first gift that you can give your child. Same thing goes for ladies. And imagine, this is somebody's mom who talks like this.
I don't care. So I asked him for help, and he's asked every fucking excuse. Y'all keep in mind, I was struggling last year. Like, it was like one point of last year I was struggling. I didn't get none of my taxes. The girl ran off. Like, the girl who's supposed to be my best friend, she took the money. I don't know if she took it or somebody took it, but I don't have it. And so I told him to file our daughter, you know, because me and him was on good terms. Like, I thought we was. So I asked him, like, to file her. He like, okay, cool, this, that, and third. He files our daughter, y'all. Tell me why he files her. Months go by, and I'm not hearing nothing. Like, no money. Like, he's knowing I need it because I can't afford this apartment. Because this apartment is like $1,700. And he like, oh, when I get it, I'm going to give it to you. It was like, he got back like almost $4,000 for her, y'all. He don't work. So
you got an apartment that costs $1,700 and you're making $20. That don't even make sense. Math wise, that does not make sense. It doesn't make sense. And you know what? This drives me nuts right here. You have a kid by somebody that you know is unqualified. Both of y'all unqualified to be a parent. Okay. He never proved to you that he was going to help you take care of them kids. Never did. He didn't change. And neither did you. So why are you so shocked and angry?
When the money came, he threw it up in my face and laughed and told me that he wasn't giving it to me and he used it for drugs. Like, he used it for money for himself and shit like that. Y'all, not one time last year, maybe one time, but he never fucking helped for her daycare. He is a diaper and white dad. That's what type of nigga he is. He's a diaper and white dad. And y'all, I swear to God, when me and him was together, when I just had my 2 kids, before his daughter came, the nigga did everything. I'm talking about he helped me with everything. Like, he helped pay for everything. Like, he told me, if they ain't got it, don't worry about it for them. Like, he used to literally pick my kids up when I used to be stressed out and take them places. Like, he literally used to do so much for my kids. He used to buy them everything and do everything. He even helped me with their fucking birthday. So now all of a sudden, our daughter come, you don't got the same energy. You just wanted the baby so he could keep knowing me. Yeah. And it's so crazy because if I get a boyfriend,
it's always 2 sides to the story. And I will say this. If he's just up, it's always amazing to me how somebody gets somebody and they dog them. They dog them like they never knew them. But you laid down with them. You actually made kids with that person. You actually made whole humans with another person.
Friend, a nigga go crazy. Like, he'll go crazy. Like, he'll crash out, lose his fucking mind. Like, he'll lose his fucking mind. Like, how the fuck? Like, I don't be liking that shit. He's a fucking narcissist. He's like.
She has no idea what a narcissist is. As far as you can't diagnose somebody with that. You don't know what that is.
A big ass narcissist.
You know, that is a new word. I feel like a couple years ago, the word was bipolar. Everybody was bipolar. Now everybody's a narcissist. It's amazing how words kind of go with the years. Everybody call each other a narcissist now. If they cheat, he's a narcissist. If he lie, he's a narcissist.
Bro, like, he'll crash out if he can't follow me on Instagram. Like, he be crashing out about stupid shit. Like, don't be fucking with that. Like, he literally only wanted the baby so he can know me for the rest of my life. But bitch, I'm over here fucking struggling. So now the daycare is sitting right here telling me, basically, if I don't got that $400 by Monday, my daughter can't go to school. And I told him that, and he's basically like, oh, well, find another job. Like, you could do it. The mamas always provide. You're a provider. It's gonna work out. You're gonna make a way through. Like, he be saying shit like that. Like, oh, you're the mom. Like, You're gonna figure it out. You gotta figure it out. Like, that's how he's talking to me. You have to figure it out. Like, what the fuck? Like, bitch, is this not our child? Is this not ours? Is this not a daughter that you wanted? Like, I'm sorry. Like, what the fuck? So I'm really like, I'm up. It's 12 o'clock. Like,
you imagine having a conversation with her? Just really imagine trying to talk to her. Even if she was to meet a nice guy, she's still going to give this energy off. I guarantee it she would.
And
that attitude doesn't go anywhere. I don't think people realize, people who they are. I am who I am. You are who you are. Of course, we can change, do different things. But when you like this, that's how you are. You ain't changing. You ain't changing.
Night, I can't sleep because I'm already fucking stressed about the rent that I gotta pay Friday on top of $500 that I don't have. Y'all, I already pawned. I have 4 necklaces. I already pawned 2 chains. And a fucking pendant. I don't have it. Like, I don't want to keep pawning my jewelry, bro. Like, I just really want to be in a place where I can move. Like, I'm trying to move to somewhere cheaper, and I just don't have enough, like, that lump to move. Like, how the fuck I'm gonna save if I'm behind in debt every single fucking month? How the fuck am I gonna save if I have to pay for daycare and pay for rent, pay for lights, and pay for everything by my fucking self? I can't even save $5, y'all. I'm literally in the negative every single month. And people think, oh, like, Lex living so nice, Lex living so lavish. No, bitch, Lex is struggling. Lex is fucking struggling. Like, real deal struggling, bitch. Like, this shit's no joke. Like, like, this shit's not a game. People be seeing me, oh, pretty face, pretty. Bitch, that don't mean nothing. Pretty people struggle. What the fuck? I'm struggling. Bitch, I make $20 an hour, and I'm 4 people. I'm $20 an hour, 4 people. You do the math. You tell me. Impossible. Like, and he just don't give a fuck. Like, just don't give a fuck if I lose my job. I work for the hospital, bro. Like, every point that I've got, it's literally been because of him. Like, it's been because of him. Like, he'll literally be like, oh, yeah, I'm gonna come get her. Don't get her. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna come do this. Don't do this. Oh, she's sick at school. Can you pick her up, please? Like, if I have to clock out, I'm gonna get a point. He be like, yeah, I'm on the way. 2 hours later, they called me. Dad never came and got her. So guess what? I have to come and get her. Point. Like, I literally have 1 more point until I'm fucking fired. 1 more point. That's it. I don't got nothing else to say. I just wanted to vent because I'm fucking stressed. And then, like, I'm just fucking stressed. I'm just over it. Like, I'm just so fucking overwhelmed. Like, just so overwhelmed.
You know what? And I am not making fun of this young lady. She's talking about, you do the math. You got 4 kids. 4 y'all together. 3 kids. Different fathers. They all got their own last name. And you telling us to do the math? You should have did the math when you got you a $1,700 apartment and you make $20 an hour. That don't even make sense. And now you're mad. You act like the store just came and dropped off kids at your house. As if you didn't know that's how much kids were costing. You didn't know that this was going to go on. Like, this is nuts to me. I don't get it. And these videos are going to keep getting uploaded. As long as we keep celebrating for women to have babies after babies. You know, a lot of men, they will screw anything sometimes. But that doesn't mean that you have to keep having all those kids. It doesn't. Because these are the videos that we have to mess around and see. I mean, this is nuts. Anyway, guys, make sure that you like and subscribe if you appreciated my content. And please check out my videos. Please comment on them if you can. Let me know what you thought about this live. I will try to be back on here tomorrow about 10 o'clock. Peace.